Hello, good morning everyone. How are you all doing? Just going to bring up that mini map there just so I can see that. This is a little unusual, isn't it, for a Saturday morning New Zealand time? Obviously Friday afternoon, Friday evening for a lot of people, but it's just the hand that time has dealt us this weekend. I've got, I was going to be doing this tomorrow, but I'm coaching a football team, as just happens all the time. And they changed the times on the games, which we're going to be later in the day, and they're now a couple of very early morning games. So here we are. Thought we'd do this today. It was long. Well, there's no football for Saturday this weekend because it's been a long weekend here in New Zealand. Now my keyboard, oh, there we go, stopped. I thought my farm stick was making things move a little bit. Sorry, I'm still waking up and still figuring out exactly what it is we're doing. So anyhow, we are on the Schwesing Bahnhof server, and there is a massive amount of corn that needs to be chopped. I know we're starting at here at 120. I think we're then heading down into some of these fields here. And then I think there's some more somewhere too over here maybe. And it's all going into a massive BGA. In fact, jump over here. Have a look at this. I've built this big BGA. Apparently, it can take 17 million litres of silage and thousands of bales a month, or a year. So it'll be interesting to see how it works out. That's where it's all going to, and we've got quite a bit of a unique setup actually going on here. So we'll go and have a look at that too. But this server has grown a huge amount since we last were here, in terms of what people have done, what the farms have done. It's great seeing a multi-farm, multiplayer server that's stayed alive for so long. It's all. Always enjoy jumping in and seeing what's happening. So we'll try and progress the time. We are on 2 times speed, so it should go up. There we go. Look at that. It's like the light just changed as we got there. But the way we set up here is very unique in terms of the chopping and everything like that. So we've got a couple of options, a whole lot of semis. We just jump in and do that. But if the semis are full, we've actually got these forage wagon, auger wagons, which you can obviously fill up and then they can overflow or overfill into something else. So we've got 3 of those got up here as well. I don't know what's going to work here. It's best. Maybe we'll try and drive a truck for a little bit. We might go and jump in and we'll just go, because we often end up driving the choppers, right? And it could be a bit of a laugh seeing how I end up driving so let's just jump in here. Just going to turn on the names. Here we go. Right. So we'll see how we go with driving a semi. Anyhow, good morning everyone. Welcome along. I'll get into things. Let me wake up properly and then we'll be good to go. Put that down. Here we go. Put our cruise control on. That should be good to go. Anyhow, yes, as I said, good morning. Welcome along. Good to see you. Farmer Shadow. How you doing, mate? Good to see you. Good morning, Craig. Nice to have you here. Evening, Ben. How you doing, buddy? Good to see you, Boba, and good morning to you, mate. Have you here as well? Okay. Okay. So the wagons come to me. Alright. We'll make do. We'll figure it out. Just need another. Depends how many tractors we run. I was going to go right up next to Bender and he can overload into me. Oh, high beam. I knew that'd happen. This is what we want. It's not unloading. Yeah. Let's see if we can get that working. Anyhow, how you doing, Kiwi Gaming? Good morning, mate. Doesn't. Oh, there it did start doing what we wanted to do. Figure it out. We'll keep going. We've got 8 people on the server, which is nice. There's going to be plenty of work to do. I need to do. I wanted to drive a gold one, Tate. So, doing good. Happy to stream today, as I wouldn't be able to make it tomorrow because of your skateboard event. Fair enough, mate. My favorite Kiwi streamer will ever see the Herdsman. Herdsman's always going to be there, though, right? Herdsman will be there afterwards, but I won't be live. Let's just turn around here. Sure, once things get up and moving, we'll be just fine. There we go. I had hoped that my sheets would have been released in the last couple of days. I'm a bit disappointed. I've been sitting in console testing since Wednesday, and I was like, I got caught out last time with the mod release, and that it all turned up in Giants. God, I'm sorry, I am not thinking straight. It all turned up in Mod Hub, and I hadn't released my preview video or anything like that. I'm gonna have to. There's too much talking going on in Discord at the moment. It's impossible for me. Normally I'm doing fine trying to concentrate, but I concentrate on what I'm doing, what I'm talking about, and listen to these people is a little bit too much for me this morning. Anyhow, right. I had hoped my pole shed pack would have been released by now, but it's sort of taking a while to be in console testing. So I pushed out the video for the mod preview on it, and it's not actually there. But anyhow, it's not too far away. Hopefully it's not too far away. Right, there we go. We're full. Let's go for a drive. What kind of car? It's not a strong enough one, Kiwi Gaming, as it turns out. Not strong enough. Not strong enough at all. Right. I kind of want to start the stream again at the moment. Let's see how we go. So this server is running on 2 times speed, and it does all the time. So things will fly around really fast. It's going into here. Turn that down. Right. Right, now I need to figure out what is the best way to get from A to B. Look. I think, is there a track? We can go straight, and then need to turn right, or we go right, left. Assuming we might be able to go straight. We'll see how we go. Let's have a look. See where we end up. Anyhow, it is we have an espresso, Kiwi Gaming, so that is what we are drinking. Black, only way you can drink coffee. So this map has lots of ditches around it, so I'm very mindful of that. I was watching that live when it happened, Bo. Watching it live. Now, excuse me just a second. Go on there. Get that muted. Wrong time. So there is a track just there on the right. Yeah, I was watching that testing live on Thursday afternoon, Bo, and suddenly the screen, the live stream I was watching, just went bright white. Very dramatic. Very, very dramatic. How you doing, Ham and Eggs? Good to hear from you, mate. How's the recovery going? Feeling better? Starting to feel better? I'm pretty happy with how they've turned out Kiwi Gaming. There's always something you look at and go, oh, maybe I could have done that a little bit better. I need to remember, I've kind of got a plan of some things to add to them in the future, so I kind of need to remember to do that too. Right, let's go this way. Let's head on down here now. I think going the right way. Turn there. Do turn there. Need some road signs out. What's some routes? Oh, another sink coming in. Right, where's the entrance to this joint in here? Right, we've made it. We found it. Which bunker are we dumping into, Tate? Which bunker do you want to dump into? New preference? Sorry, closest one. Closest to the BGA, not the one that's got some chaff in it. Okay. Good, thank you. Alright, so dumping into this one, which makes sense, it's the closest one to the BGA. Back ourselves up in here. There we go. First load done. This is a bit of a different for us, is doing lorry driving, truck driving. Normally we'd be in the forage harvester or something like that. And these narrow lanes are going to be interesting. Come across another truck. Ooh. Made it down here without too much issue with the leg. Okay, Randy, how you doing? Good to see you. Evening, FSG, how are you? Good to see you, mate. Big truck, narrow lanes, lots of ditches. This could be interesting. Let's see how we go. All right. Here we go. Need the light to get in a little bit more so it's a bit brighter. Won't be too far away. Okay, Brock, good morning to you. How you doing? Good to see you. Perfect timing for having trucks going in opposite directions. Doing well, thank you. Home starting the recovery and learning what limitations are going forward. Good to hear, mate. Yeah, Kigurino as well. Alright, there we go. We almost need to get our trucks going in a clockwise direction. I think there's another route we could go, which is turn left out of there and head the other way, but we'll have a look. We'll see. Okay, Ben, how you doing? I have seen you already saying hello to FSG. Well, hello again. Right, have a look. Which forage harvest to go to? Can't see the other one either. Makes it interesting. Right over the other side. Here we go. I haven't done a headland yet. Just down here as well. Right. Got a bit of a queue going on. A few people waiting. Pretty cool though, right? Everyone's good. Everyone's good. Over here, Brock, thanks for asking. One of the boys away having a sleepover with a mate tonight, so. Oh, Tate. Realism is key. Realism is key. Just fired the PC up for the first time in over a week. Ham and eggs. Nice. Hope you enjoyed spending some time doing that. Right. Oh, why am I going backwards? Right, there we go. Hey, Amon, how you doing? It's Scorcher today. Nice. Very fresh here the last few days. Ah, you're away on holiday. Good one, Ben. Right. This will get us fill up pretty quick. Tate and Hanson are fighting. I don't like it when mum and dad fight. Yeah, if he's farmer here done. Running late, can't stay. All good, my friend. All good. Nice to see you here. When do we get to see Architect Sim? I gotta figure that out, Bo. Possibly take a good look at it on Wednesday night. We'll see. I did have a little bit of an explore in it, and it's interesting, so. It's interesting. Splashy. I think you'll need to keep an eye on that, Amon. I think there'll be a lot of splashing. I'm going to try going this other way. Oh, don't turn out too fast. Architect Sim is something I've been cooking on. Not at all. Bosun, Architect Sim, his new game came out yesterday? Thursday. Last couple of days called Architect's Life, which is an architect simulator. Which I've been going to take a look at, so see how that goes. As exciting as real life. It's interesting. I actually, from my brief little play around with it, So I almost think there's potential to use it in a professional setting. If you wanted to explore conceptual ideas very quickly, I think it could work. Oh, there is an entrance in here. Can we get in this way? In. Okay. Yep, that works. I may do a little review video of it. Awesome. Haven't decided what I'm going to do yet. What I really want to do, my plan is I'm going to take some actual house plans for another project that I've done in real life and put it into it. See how well I can recreate something like that. Definitely won't be everyone's cup of tea, that's for sure. What a unique little thing, but... I'll have to see. Could you turn it on and wait 6 months for planning approval? Only if your name's Clarkson. Only if your surname finishes in Clarkson. Right. Whee! Why does it always want to give me just a little bit of lag spike as I do something like that? I drove here fine with a full load. Right. Here we go. Sorted. Sorted. Hey Waylon, how you doing? Welsham Farmer, good evening to you. How you doing? Good to see you. Right. We're into a rhythm. Get this field done and then we've got to pack up and move. Actually, good having the mini map up. I can keep an eye on where people are. I can see there's a truck just around the corner. Kicks. He's keeping an eye out. Oh. Okay. Another truck coming. I was trying to keep out of the field. We are going to have a crash. I can guarantee you that there is going to be a crash at some stage. Feel it. Right. Welcome along, everyone. Nice to have you here. This is lovely to see you all for a unusual stream time. Well, we were planning on doing this all tomorrow in my normal stream time, but football got in the way, as it normally does. Right. There we go. Look at that production. Oh, disconnected. I was going to go and sit in behind him, but it appears I can't. Right, there we go. Okay, watch these guys do all the work. Yeah, sorry, I was going to get back to you, FSG. Yeah, tomorrow morning won't work. We'll have to. I think we might have to rain check. I was going to suggest to you, buddy. Maybe if you wanted to, we could just do a single do a single player video if you wanted to. Oh, it is going in. I couldn't see it. There was no animation. Here we go, now we're square. It's a bit better. Yeah, I mean, if you wanted to do a video just in whenever suits you, mate, and I could do one as well, just so we've still got something going on the farm. Right, only 2 on the way up. FSG is going to be their bosun, but I'm not this time around. Oh, shadow coming back in. Yep, no, I'm a bit too far for the 3 in a row bosun. Maybe next time. You're just trying to decide what sort of exotic wheels to get this time around, are you? Right, I think we'll keep on going back this way. I don't think there was much benefit going left last time around. Just have to use the mini-map and that when we're at intersections and keep an eye and make sure there's no one coming. Avoid us having any inappropriate hiccups. Okay, someone's waiting for us. It might be Keeks waiting for us down here. Yes. Thank you. Perfect. Alright, that's good coordination. Thank you, Mojo. Much better. Giving you hand lifts, you need something with a lot of leg room. That you do, you certainly do. Same location as last year, FarmCon? No, FarmCon's completely different. It's at Lidner this year. Actually the first time it's not in Germany. Right. Oh, there you go. Hyper. Is he unloading? Or leveling and blading? You keep going hyper. Stay in there. We can unload around you. And turn again. Be up to. Already almost 500,000 litres in there. 415,000. Here we go. Good place to overtake a truck. Hey Kieran, how you doing? Good to see you. Feels like a while since I've seen your name in chat. Hope you're well. Joining. Perfect. Right. Okay. G'day Tim, how you doing, mate? Good to see you. Thanks for stopping in and saying hello. Much appreciated. Good that you made the sun come out on the server and brighten things up. These lights aren't doing anywhere near as much as they were. Alright, where is everyone? Over the other side. I'll stick to the grass, avoid driving the truck in the field. Alright, let's have a look. Starting to get a little bit of a routine going here. Just gonna sit here and wait. So let's see, what does this look like? Decent amount chopped out. Mojo's that way. Chris. Kigarino's watching the map. Okay, so we're gonna try and go around in a direction to avoid that. There we go. Alright, let's see how that goes. I think, like I said earlier, if you're just joining, I think we're heading down to some of these fields next. Get this one done. Down in here, go to those. And then I think there's a whole lot over here, or maybe down here to do too. Quite a bit. I don't think those ones are quite ready yet, so it might be these ones down here. Not sure. We'll see. Anyhow, welcome along everyone. Thanks for tuning in on a Friday night, Saturday morning here in New Zealand. A little bit of a different time today. Let's have a look, see what's happening. That is solstice, yes. Good point, Kieran. Shortest day in New Zealand and longest day in the Northern Hemisphere. Hey Ali, how you doing? Nice to see you. I am making a New Zealand map. I've been. I was working on power lines yesterday, power poles and things. Start getting that all set up in the map soon. I hope everything works. Filled up here. These guys move. I'd like there to be custom traffic alley, but we'll just have to see about that. I've definitely, it's all driving on the right hand side of the left hand side of the road, the correct side of the road. I've got that set up, but yeah, the vehicles at the moment I'm using are the ones from Elm Creek, so not quite the most appropriate ones. But we'll have a look. Still not sure if we've quite got this working as efficiently as we could, because I'm sat here for a long time waiting for a full load of chaff. Thanks, Welsh. Yeah, I'm happy with how it's all working out so far. So far, so good. There's another splash. Yeah, it's taking shape, Wash. There's a lot to do. I'm probably overdoing it with my custom models and whatnot, but I want to be full. Oh, alright. Too many trucks waiting there. We'll just go. They're not full load. But yeah, lots of learning going on with it. Something new every day at the moment, it feels. Those xenon lamps are pretty bright, right? Turn day into brighter day. A Ranger and a Hilux pack. Beat up Corolla pack. Someone asked me that on stream the other day, I think it was Welsh. I reckon, I mean, I haven't kept track of it. I reckon for the first, what, December, January, February, March, April. I probably maybe was spending 10 hours a week on it. So for 5 months, whatever that works out at, 20 weeks. Maybe 200, somewhere between 200 and 300 hours probably. Not sure. Interesting if there was a way it could be tracked without having to just log your hours. Don't think I'd want to know though. Maybe don't want to know. Certainly takes some time. Alright, Hyper's doing a great job. Ooh. Where in here do you reckon we can go? Hopefully without getting stuck. So I think I heard them saying we're going to go out the other way. I think I can sneak back down through here. Is to modify the traffic vehicles simply by flipping the model as long as the vehicle has no decals. Ah, hadn't thought about that. I guess that makes sense, doesn't it? And then they just have to be included in the map file. And it looks for traffic. It looks for traffic from the vehicles from the map file rather than from the base game file. Interesting. I'll have to have a look at that. That is a great suggestion, Ellie. No, not the entrance, next one. Hey Jake, how you doing, mate? Good to see you. Good to see you. Right, just remember we're next to the sorghum field. Whoever's pigs racing out there. Ooh. I could hear you were in the ditch, Farmer Shadow. Yeah, I need to take a good look at yours too, Jake. I need to take. I know you've been sharing a lot on it with your itch page and doing sort of regular videos on that. So yeah, I'll definitely have to go and take a look at that. Dish. Let's get ourselves turned around in here. Right, there we go. We'll wait here until someone wants to unload. Tried making Rose the Giants where you can't figure out what you're doing wrong. I haven't actually watched. I know they released all those videos, Jake. I haven't watched those. See how it worked. I can't say I've noticed it, Kieran, but that's not to say I haven't. Not to say I haven't. Probably actually turn my lights off. Good morning, Aldo. How you doing? Good to see you. Joe Braxton End has made you an Amish buggy for your map. Nice, that's pretty cool. Very cool. How you doing, Shea? Good to see you. Morning. You're a pastor from New Zealand, you're an All Blacks fan too. Nice. Well, they start in a couple of weeks. First game. It's the French. Okay. A little pond in the middle of the field. Very cool. Tate's going to fill us up at the end of the field. interesting. Whenever I plan a map now, I'm always looking at how a map make a landscape something. One's kind of like these little low grass tracks, like overgrown, but I've got gravel and everything in underneath them. Did a haka for his birthday one year. Nice. Right, another drive. Trucks rolling back in. We should have enough space to sneak past them down the edge of the field here. Oh, who's going? We're going different ways. My shadow's going one way. Keegs gone the other. Keegs. Oh, oh. There we go. Yeah. And 60,000 litres in each load. It's filling out that bunker pretty quick. Hi there, Lizzie. How you doing? This is a multiplayer server which has been running for... Oh, focus on turning around the corner. Multiplayer server that's probably been running for 3 months, 4 months. And it's got half a dozen farms on it. So it's all depends. I don't actually know how many seasons we're going to have been through now. I float between our different multiplayer servers and play on different ones at different times, and as the timing worked out for today is we had a whole lot of silage, or one of the farms had a whole lot of silage to or corn to chop. Here we are. Excuse me. Come on the black stuff. Black stuff. Okay. Right. I'll have a look next time we get down there, Kieran. I was gonna double check it just then. I forgot. Remind me. Remind me next time. Oh, there you go, 1.1 million in there, according to Hyper, who is driving the compacting truck. Not bad. 45, 50 minutes of work. It's lag. Fortunately it was into the crop, not into a ditch. Mojo. How you doing, Tam? Good to see you, mate. Not sure where they want us, but we're going to come into here. Right, there we go. Is that lag gone? Hopefully. Thanks, Bo. Yeah, don't forget to drop a like. Thumbs up if you're enjoying things. Thank you along. Almost 50 of you watching with me at the moment. Great to have you all here. Great to have you all here. Camera setting on. I hate that camera. Don't like that camera setting. There you go, there's Farmer Shadow. He's Giants and John Deere fanboying at the moment. See his beacons on in the field. Alright. Instructions are to park at either the north or south end of the field. We'll head up this way. Hey Ian, how you doing, mate? Good to see you. Well, looking forward to FarmCon. Running like a reasonably well-oiled machine so far. We are going to have a massive relocation soon though, because I think from here might be heading down to these fields, which are on the other side of the BGA, still not too far away. Not quite sure how we're going to get from A to B, whether that's a road down that way. This one's there. Overlay the headers in the trailer, I probably could. Let's see. I could probably do it with someone else's trailer. Let's see. Here we go. It's almost like I'm on the back of the trailer. Quite right. Right, what's happening here? It's funny because I completely forget there's an overlay of me on the screen most of the time. I'm doing good, Ian. Doing good. Had to stream this morning because had something come up tomorrow. We couldn't do it, but to see so many of you fine folk here. Tate's been kept on his toes trying to keep these forage harvesters going, that's for sure. We'll get there. Kind of makes me think, Kieran, I could probably, if I got it the right way, I could in my head and open my mouth and probably just about have it so it looked like the chaff was going in forage harvester firing it. It'd be a challenge too. You get a new PC tam. Nice. That would be awesome. Alright, looks like trucks are getting free reign to go wherever they want now. So he's so patiently waiting to be filled up. Proper way. Kind of redundant at the moment. Yeah, I'm getting paid by the hour, so I don't mind how long I sit here for. This convoy. He was telling me he was going to get some high horsepower, thirsty, gas guzzling giant or something. He told me, Ian. And drill a hole in the bottom of the fuel tank as well. Mojo's got the gloves on. He looks like he's ready to do some Breaking Bad stuff in there. Look at him. Look at him. Yeah, I don't know if I trust someone who wears that kind of stuff around the farm. Well, don't make me do something, Tate. Don't make me do some work. I was enjoying sitting there doing nothing. Alright, we're done. What you gonna do? Take a load again. V8 Hummer. G-Wagon. Bow. Extra life insurance in place just for the trip. It's funny, I can tell who's driving towards me by the side of the road they drive on. I'm a shadow. Hey, Mojo. Thank you very much for those 5 gifted memberships. Kieran, Pumpkin, Amatai, Peter, and Tyler. All grabbing it. Arxie Gaming Team membership courtesy of Mojo. Thank you, mate. Much appreciated. Green with appreciation. You are indeed, Kieran. You are indeed. Thanks again, Mojo. Very generous of you. See, my alerts aren't working though, just for a change. To the point I need to rebuild things. Oh, Yan! And Mojo, what is this, guys? Thank you? Holy moly, I'm not going to be able to keep up with that. Goodness, the alerts aren't working. Yan, 10 memberships, and Mojo, another 10. Thank you so very much, guys. Axelson, Kylie, Steve, Sniper, Tombstone, Dino, Desert Ox. I should be doing this while I'm driving. 5Gen Farms, Steve, Jordan, Roxanne, Jake, Big Puppy, Blogstar, Michael, Disturb Simulations, Baz Racing, Aplo Wizard, Bucket McPretty, and Christopher. I know he's going to turn around and say he misses out. Bo, you need to check your settings. Do you actually have gifted memberships turned on? There's a setting in YouTube if you want to, that you need to enable to be able to receive gifted memberships. So I know you always talk about the fact that you never seem to get one. I reckon you need to check your YouTube settings. Thank you, gentlemen. Mojo, Yan, you guys are legends. Thank you very much. That's awesome. Appreciate all the support and love you show for the community. Everyone does. You got one for Kiwi Farmer the other night. You've obviously done something to be blacklisted on my channel. I don't know how you miss out all the time. I appreciate that, mate. Ed Hansen. Remember playing Farm Sim on mobile? It was impossible to drive on. Was that the mobile game, Lizzie? That was actually, I'm going to be brutally honest, FS 18 on mobile was actually my first Farm Sim game I played, rather than FS 19, which is what I often say, it's FS 19, but 19 was my first proper farming simulator game. I was playing 18 on mobile. I played that heaps. But I've never, I guess after being spoilt with 19, 22 and now 25, I've never actually been able to play the other mobile games much. Not got into them. Oh, cut it out, Yan. Thanks, mate. No, you just wanted to have your name in the gifter tab, didn't you? Thank you again, buddy. Will Shizm Sneethy NUFC Newcastle, is that Newcastle United Football Club? Artemis JA J-Star Gunner Welsh Sim Farmer. I know you're commenting. But thank you for the comment, Welsh, Pickaxe, and Rob. Thank you again, guys. Alright, I'm gonna right over what's happening. And park up at the centre of the field. Still nothing for Bo, it's a scam. Wonder sometimes, don't you? That got any in there? Alright, we'll spin around so we're facing the right way on the way out. Now, I never noticed. I wonder if there's a way, because I'm on the two-tailed top farm, I can't actually see everyone. Is there a setting? Your settings under Simple Inspector. Show all farms. Ah, there we go. I need to turn that on. Now, oh, there we go. Look at that list. Now we can see what everyone's doing. Now I can see what everyone's doing. Hey Stuart, how you doing? Good to see you. He'd be bulletproof. He would be. Foes immune. YouTube doesn't like you. I like you, Bo. That helps. Oh, Mojo. Mojo, stop it. Rocky. Well, I'm pleased you're having a good time. I am as well. Oh. Thank you, buddy. That is incredibly generous on top of those gifted memberships. It's amazing. Thank you. You can't have it all. You can't have it all, Bo. Alright, what do we reckon? I reckon this might be my last load out of this field. We will come back and get the low loader. Got the beaver tail trailer down there, that's for taking the forage harvesters. I'll tell you what I might do. I might leave my trailer at the BGA, then come back down and get ready to haul a forage harvester. Oh, sorry Chris, that was my fault. I was trying to cut the corner. I defaulted to New Zealand driving standards. I saw a gap, I went for it. Alright. It'll buff out. I think these are lease trucks anyhow. Who's this? Whoever this is driving down here is scared. Mojo. Thanks, Mojo. Doing an FSG. Is that because there was no water involved, Welsh? It's not doing an ARGSI? Alright. So first field almost done, which is good. There is a lot more fields to go, so just because we're not streaming on it later, if anyone wants to come and join in, there will always be a task to come and help with. Jump into Discord, grab all the mods, get them downloaded, come and see which farm. Oh, farm needs a hand with what? Close. It's doing an ARGSI. Welsh. Did you miss the great 20k stream? No, you haven't yet, Yan. I have. I've missed it. I've missed it. That's all on me. Hyper's doing a stellar job down here, Hyper. Good effort. Look at what we're up to. 2 million litres in here. Oh. Can I get back in far enough? 168,000. Yeah, 168, 1.6, 1.7 million by the time we're finished here. Alright. Alright, there we go. Has someone got the low loader already? Is that the low loader there? No, it's not. Right. Oh, Lily joining in. Right, those guys are going, so let's go jump back in my truck. Leave that there. Alright. Well, in that case, hello to Mrs. Big H and what do we describe it? Junior Big H? Miss Big H? Mrs. and Miss Big H, who apparently are watching the stream. Nice to have you here. Sorry we're not seeing more Big H on camera. Oh. I don't know, looking at my driving, I don't know if you want me to be the one taking the forage harvesters on the back of the low loader. $24 degrees for your share, nice. Lovely. Right, this is going to be a bit of a convoy. Here we go. Here's Big H. Big H on one side of the road, Bender Cat on the other. $32 for you, Kieran. Whereabouts in the world are you? Looking forward to getting into some 20-degree heat in Australia in a week or so. Alright, that on. Let's connect that off. Is this going to require a couple of trips? Can we get them both on in one go? Hanson went too far. Let's see if this can work. Iowa. Is that 32 Fahrenheit or 32 Celsius? Hey V8 trucker. You must be Willie on stream. Yeah, I'm sure there'll be a truck or something you can drive. I'm strapping it. Don't you tell me to strap it. Alright, where are we? What field are we going to, Tate? What field? Which field am I going to, Tape? 176. Alright. Down that way, turn right, turn left. Okay, I got it. I think I've got it. Yeah, maybe I need I probably should have a pilot with a load like this, shouldn't I? Alright, we'd have lights on for this load. They left their forage harvester reversing. It's beeping at me. Left it a gear. It should have been put in park. Hey farming, how you doing? Celsius. Oh, that it is very warm. 8% humidity. 80% humidity. Yeah, that wouldn't be very much fun. No, this is not a usual streaming time for me farming. I would normally have done this tomorrow, but I had something come up tomorrow, and I couldn't, so here we are today. Yeah. You able to make me another coffee? No, stop now. No more beeping. Henson's now getting a free ride. You'll get car sick when I roll it into a ditch somewhere soon. Right, I think we were. I think I was turning right here, wasn't I? Yeah, right. I thought I was doing very well. I'm being patient. Which farm do you join? To join the homestead farm, I think they've all got contractor privileges. V8 tracker, so you should be fine regardless of which one you join. Your road up here on our left. I'm deliberately driving cautiously. As I should. As I should. Even had sunshine in Wales for the last few days. Thank you. Right. Right. Almost there. And where's the entrance into this as well? In there. Anyway in. I'll turn in here on the corner. Oh, it's not? Okay. This is where we're going. Yeah, maybe I will. Maybe I'll do some foraging. Let's have a swap. Right, need to figure out where we're heading. Which one are we doing? 178, 176. One's easier to get into. Yeah, the trailer for my truck's back at the BGA. G'day Dr. Fish, how you doing? Tuned in while travelling, will the Wi-Fi hold up? It's the end of the deal. I hope so. I'll get Big H in here. Set up some steering assist as well. Right. We're going. Definitely started off on the easier field, I think, with the size of it and the accessibility of it. This map's quite cool with all the variants it's got in it. Quite cool. Definitely once I get, maybe I should have actually gone across there and cut that end out. They're quite big once we get in here, get things open. So hot the weather's affecting the internet. This while we're in here. Start wagon. Here we go. Now we're steering and assisting. It'll work a bit better. Is this a little pond or something here in front of us, is it? This is a field entrance. I see a truck. Oh, a forage harvester over there. Alright, sorry. Too busy concentrating to be able to talk at the moment. Oh, there's a little entrance into the field just there too. Yeah, you should get into the field from this side with the trucks. Be quicker and closer to the BGA. Alright, here we go. Should have my Fent hat on now, shouldn't I? Running Fent and Fent. I said I'd do this, Mojo. Get a bit closer. How did I work? Did I get it in the right spot? You have to look at the replay on YouTube. here it comes. My replay's a little bit behind. Perfect. If I turn my head a little bit more so you couldn't see into my mouth. Keep your lorries off the field. That's what we're trying to be doing. That alley, that's been the intent the whole time. As much as we can anyhow. How full are you getting, Big H? 88%, 89. H is pretty much chocker. Comes tape. We'll let them unload just while you've got a bit of space. No worries, Farmer Shadow. Thanks for helping out, mate. It's good to have you on. Good to have you help. They want me to move. I'm just going to go straight over and going to follow this headland. It's going to go around the Here we go. Yeah, it's good fun, right? Good fun, Farm Shadow. I cannot recommend getting in and playing on a multiplayer server. If you haven't tried it out, just dive in and have a go. It's so much fun. It really is. What we got here? Is this a ditch as well? A bank, okay. Cool. I'm just going to dodge this bit too. I don't know which way is going to be the best way to do this field. Big H. Send me a message. All good, mate. No worries. Thank you. Thank you. Yen, what are you doing, my friend? Cut it out. 20 gifted memberships this time, mate. It is so generous. I don't know what to say, but thank you. Flight Sim Max, Yagus, William, Jorgen, Tronic, Gert, Runaside, Connor, Dinky, Towboat Fish, Jason, Reaper, Andy, Andrew, Renz, the other bud, Sonic, Ronnie, Rust Bucket, and Bob. But no Bo. No Bo. Thank you again. Thank you again, Yen. That's that 40 gifted memberships tonight. Thank you, mate. 15 from Mojo, plus a $50 super chat. That's you guys are amazing. Wouldn't it be great if you could, if it was like this is one feature I think YouTube would do really well with Twitch, like Twitch, where you could actually gift memberships and you could choose who they went to. Thank you, Ian. We're so close to being full big H around the field. We'll just ignore the fact you're doing that. Thank you again, Yan. Awesome. Right. There we go. So we've outlined this field pretty much. Cut out a couple. I'm just trying to see. That was part of the reason I thought that might be the best way to do this field. It's up and down along this edge. Is that which way? Let's just have a quick look at our giving us this. Do it that way? It did. Here we go. You know we love you, Bo. You know we love you. Sneak out. I'll come around there, big H. Thought there's water there. I didn't know there was water there. Let's see if this is actually going to work. Where's unfolding? Here we go. Alright, freehand this bit because I didn't want to go into our steering assist very well. Here we go. FarmCon 26. Definitely on the horizon, Yan. I'm not looking forward to next week because I think FOMO's gonna kick in and I'm gonna want to be there. So freehand this. I don't know what's going on. That's it. Yeah, it was just a little bit of a clean, right? Gave it a little bit of a clean off. That's not. That's a PG stream, please. No flashing. Look at that. Smashing busy little server. Good fun. Oh man, that'd be epic if it was. I'll make sure you know where I am as well, Yan, because I think you'll be a bit envious of that too. Alright, there we go. Now that's reset it a little bit. Back on the right path. Is that just because I did that first bit freehand? Leaping out. This has been a lot of fun so far. I don't mind if you do, just keep it off Mark's head. It's like Inception. It's Inception. Streamception. Tate was driving through a stream on stream while watching the stream. Seeing if we could see. No, it's because we're not delivering on that farm. No. It's extreme. Thank you, Bo. Certainly is. I must actually have a setting. Do I have a setting on Simple Inspector where it's showing vehicles that people aren't in? Have a look, 'cause it's a big list and I just see there's ones that people's names aren't next to. Set out. Thank you, Ian. 44 months, mate. That's impressive. Hit the thumbs up, subscribe, and have a great weekend. Absolutely. I'll echo those sentiments. Oops. That's that, but yeah, definitely. Alright, let's have a look. I want to see if there is a setting. Yeah. Simple Inspector. No, there might have been something where it only shows vehicles. Running vehicles. It must be running. It must be engines left turned on then. Lag. I don't know where I'm going to end up here. There we go. It wasn't too bad. Thanks, Ian. Sleep well, mate. Thank you once again for your generosity. It is incredible and very much appreciated, mate. Thank you. And we'll chat before you go to FunCon, but have a good time. I'm sure you will. And it's synchronized forwards and backwardsing. Hey? Oh no. How are they going with them? Ultimate streamception is watching a stream of a stream being streamed while a stream being streamed. Watching a stream of a stream being streamed while a stream being streamed. It's giving me a headache. I can't follow that, excuse me. Maybe next time, indeed. It's going to become an ongoing point of contention now, isn't it, Bo? Mm-hmm. Pardon? No. I did. Alright, we'll try and tidy this little corner up here, Big H. You haven't lived until you've fallen asleep farming on Farm Sim. How long can you miss out for? You know, if you picked one up on Kiwi Swim Farmers streaming, definitely seems like you got your settings correct, but it's strange if you missed out. Fall asleep on playing Farm Sim all the time. Shit. At least you got woken up by the GPS beep. Excuse me. They were just talking in Discord about ending up 5 or 6 fields over from where you meant to be. Alright. Oh, Luke. There we go. G'day Scooter, how you doing? Nice to see you. Thanks everyone who's joined this stream tonight. Much appreciated having you here. I say tonight, this morning, this afternoon, whatever it is, wherever you are. A little bit of a different time for me, just because of plans this weekend. This is this silage harvest has been in the making for quite some time. Pick up. It's been in the making for quite some time, so make sure we've made it happen. They finished that first field. 2, 178's done. Hey Mel, how you doing? Good to see you. I really wanted to do some driving in cab, but I'm so nervous about changing over. Last time I did it on the server, I completely broke it. Fried my frame rates and all sorts. G'day Andre, how you doing? Good morning. Fellow Manawatuian, Amestonian, Armyite, Kiwi, we'll just go for fellow Kiwi. There's a whole lot of equipment that must be running which needs to be turned off. I'll do a server restart after all this to turn all the equipment off. There's one big list. Is that on now, farming? I'll have to see if it's on when I'm finished. How are they going? I'm intrigued to see how this all works, how the series works out this time around. We must construct additional pylons. Ah. Well, that is tight. Oh, I guess I won't watch it afterwards then. That's alright. There we go. That's better. Simple Inspector caught up with. Ah, that makes sense. That's a player setting, it's a player setting, isn't it, or not? A server setting or a player setting? How do you get propane on Judith Plains? Good question, Bo. I think up at the commodity shop up by the main shop, up in the town on the north west corner. I'm pretty sure that has propane in there, and you might need to use one of the tankers that DJ modded for including in the game, in the map. Right. We'll chop this field open in a second, Big H. What? Yeah, little fields like this you feel like you make more progress in. How it's going. Gonna cut a row in here, okay. Where this row is going to go, I'm just going to make it up as we go. There we go. Meantime, I got that one we'd missed. Nice, grapes and rice planted. Good on you. Crops I don't spend enough time doing. Is that a sink issue? It's incredibly patchy. What's going on with that? Sink issue, I think. I'll go to the right here, Big H. Spinny leveler. That's it. It's the farming terminology for it. Your sunglasses are in my car between the seats. Hey, Bears Den Gaming, how you doing, mate? Good to see you. I'm defaulting to your old name, Bears Den. How you doing? Good to see you. Welcome along. What has been a good fun stream so far. It was a bit... I'll tell you what, don't go back and watch the first 10 minutes because I felt like a complete space cadet and didn't know what I was talking about and was completely out of the zone. But I reset and recovered and rescued it and here we are. Had a good fun. Good time. Rewinding now. Running commentary. Farming, keep it up. Not gonna lie, I want Argentina to win. You couldn't tell. You couldn't tell I was completely loopy. Oh, Okay. He's going to go on the other side, so... No. Just put this straight into tape. There we go. How empty are you? 57, yeah, you should be able to pop this. Oh, do you? Okay, I'll skip that then. Thought we might have got down there with your 40%, but maybe not. Go down. Okay. All right. Happening. Yeah, nice. I just have to find some highlights to watch farming. Sounds like a good game if it was that close. Cheers, Kieran. Good to see you, mate. Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate having you here. Good to have you in a stream. In a while. The stream has run. Yeah, the server has been performing well. Alright. Go down this side. Can't seem to commentate while playing, which is why I've never really seen my video teams. Full credit for being able to do that. Thanks, buddy. Multitasking. Yeah, it's an effort. It requires some concentration, and you can end up pretty frazzled, but. So I've had other people comment on it when I'm building Lego and playing on a multiplayer server and farming and everything all at the same time. Which I'm going to get back to. I actually treated myself to some new Lego during the week. One of the local online retailers had a massive sale, like 40% off some Lego sets. So I got myself the Emirates Team New Zealand yacht. Almost half price. Then they had the Nigel Mansell Williams F1 car. Managed to pick that up, and they had some of the Speed Champions, the F1 Speed Champions, for considerably discounted price. So, bit the bullet and made a bit of a impulse purchase. I then got home and showed Mrs. Argsy the discounted price, and she's like, "Oh, get it if you want to." And I just laughed. Thanks for permission, love. Already got it. Another Lego. Oh, Craig, the boxes are stacking up. They're getting up pretty high in terms of unbuilt sets. I definitely want to get back into doing some more, but I just haven't got around to it. But we will. Certainly on my list of things to do. burning minifigure in the bin. What is it with us Kiwis that we get so salty when someone goes somewhere else? Just put the Team New Zealand minifigure in the bin because they couldn't justify having him on the team if he couldn't commit to it full time. Funny, we said the same thing when Russell Coates left and Brad Butterworth left and Dean Barker left. Oh, what's going on with these rows? Yeah, things all worked out there. Someone else came in, filled the void, so I see it as an opportunity for an up-and-comer to have a chance. Change the stickers on used to Luna Rossa. Tate's like, I've got the horsepower, I'm just gonna do it. Oh, he's only... Oh! Saved it. No country here. He'd saying they're selling out. Ooh, the truck just there all of a sudden. Wasn't expecting that to pop up. Well, we've been going for 2 hours, but we're going to keep going. I do have to pick my boy up at about midday, so we've got a couple of hours still. Stomach's not rumbling too much yet, so how much longer we can go for. Maybe get this field finished, get them set up on the next one. That was pretty well timed there, Tate. If you haven't already dropped a thumbs up and left a like on the stream, you're much appreciated if you do. Thank you. Show YouTube how much you're enjoying things so they can recommend the channel far and wide. Get even more members, viewers, subscribers. Great. And thank you everyone who's stuck with us right from the start. Or just joined in. Great to have you here as well. So I'm going to have I've got a vlog, a devlog coming out for the map tomorrow instead of my stream. We'll be taking a look at the farmyard, so if you caught the live stream during the week, you probably know a lot of it already. But that's the plan this week. I thought I'd do a little bit of an update on things. And then hopefully the next one, I might do a little bit about some of the custom models I've been making. Kind of jumping around a lot with different things I'm working on with it. I need to focus and get one thing finished. I've kind of parked the cowshed for now. Looking want to get the power poles sorted out. I kind of had those almost finished. Then after that is there's some fences. I want to get some custom fences because the more I'm playing on it on Wednesday night, the more I realised how much I don't like the fences that are there. Well, they seem appropriate, they're just not quite right. So if we can make some improvements there. Alright, let me get this all in one go. Looks like it. Just. Perfect. That's fair. That is fair, bro. It'll start watching tiddlywinks. Like, it's, you think about like the Olympics last year. There was that speed climber, right, who did really well, or the slalom kayak guy, whatever it was. No, kayak cross. Like, they did really well in it. So Kiwis started watching it. We are very parochial. Alright, let's update it a little bit better. We've still got a big chunk to do in here yet. I was hoping Rocket Lab were going to do a launch last night, but it ended up getting postponed due to high level winds, which was a good thing actually in the end, because earlier in the night when they were going to launch it was a clear night and I thought I was going to have a great view of it. And then it all clouded over. By the time they got to the last part of the launch window, there was no launch. So fingers crossed it gets rescheduled enough. They've set a new date time for it, whether they were going to have another go today. I have to have a look. Look on X while I'm here. No, nothing there yet. Wait and see. I'm getting down to about 18% silage additive, so mindful of needing that at some stage. There's the other guys over there who hadn't actually been paying attention to where they even were. So Tate, how many more fields have you got down here to do? 169 and 168 as well? we'll make it to the end of this row without needing Tate. He's just about here, but should be good. Alright. Oh, here's our silage additive. So we go, thank you, kegs. Must be out of silage additives, that all there was. Did you manage to unload Big H? You might want to unload into Tate. We're going to go through here. Squeeze in like a faint sandwich there. Just like an F1 team. Yep, in and out. Almost as quick as an F1 team too. Poetry in motion. I'm surprised you made it out of there alive. Handsome. Alright. Last bit to open up. I reckon the way I did this field by not doing this earlier and mucking around with this worked out really well. Quickly, oh no, we'll just go around. We can do that bit last. Oof. I'm curious now. I want to go and have a look at this bunker. So we'll finish. What we're going to do? We'll finish this field off. Then we're going to go look at the bunker and see how things are. I think there's 2 more fields to do here. These 2. Then it'll be time for another move. But we should actually get a team photo as well. It's fair enough, Big H. Team photo over in the bunker. Oh. Well, field one with the vehicles and then team one with the bunker. Need some diesel in this. 2 hours on the forage harvester and it's used 2/3 of its fuel. You must have fuel usage set to high. Thought you'd get 10 hours or something out of a tank like this at least. It's funny looking down the simple inspector and you've just got chaff, 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 chaff. So much things with so much chaff. Who's in the other katana vendors? These are like 24%. I'm 29. Oh. Sorry, Big H, that was my fault. Look at that. Truck close, truck further away. Kegarino back with more additive for us, is he? Yes, there we go. That's us full. Keg. You're a brave man driving that close with a little side by side. Sorry, confusing you. I just thought I'd do this a little bit while we're here. Just keeping you on your toes, making sure you were paying attention. Thanks, Share. Appreciate having you here as always. Have a good day at work tomorrow. Sleep well. All right. Here we go. Right, one little chunk to do. bit done. Interesting to see what happens when we go down there. That must be pretty straight though, so it should be good. We'll go around the outside of it, I think. Those guys must be, yeah, they're pretty close to getting that field finished too. I've done 78 and 71 in the time it's taken us to do that. Not bad. Alright, almost at 50 likes everyone. If you haven't dropped a thumbs up, it'd be great if you could. Awesome to get us over that 50 likes on the stream. Are you halfway through it, Tate? Are we halfway through yet? Okay. Okay. So we're about halfway through all this silage, which is good. Not bad for a couple of hours. Imagine doing this with just 2 or 3 people though. Be an effort. So it's good to have so many people in and helping out. It's been awesome. Keep going around here. Big H. Pipe in. Don't want to hit the wind turbine. That'd be an expensive bit of damage. Maybe that's the problem. Alright, we'll be able to park up by this wind turbine. I think it'll be a good spot for a photo. You guys wonder why I have Discord muted. Right. You know, I actually enjoyed this part of it, this stage of a stream, where everyone's just been hanging out, watching. Still got 50 people tuning in. Chat slowed down a little bit because people are just in the moment, just enjoying it. Maybe off doing something else at the same time. Yeah, playing the game at the same time, or you know, the number of times I'll watch a stream while I'm doing something else and kind of just enjoy listening and watching, and that while you're focused on something else. Just a calm, zen-like sort of stage after you get the initial excitement and lots of conversation. It's real cool. Just chill out. Really matter what you're doing. It's good fun. Good fun, right? What have we got? A couple of passes left to go. BGA is just over that way somewhere, where that big light pole is. Not to be confused with being a stadium. Save. That new autosave mod that came out was pretty cool. I like that idea. The only downside to it, I haven't had a look to see if you could set it at longer intervals, is I've occasionally wanted to roll back a save, and if it autosave too much, you lose that ability. We can park in front of this wind turbine and get a photo before starting another field. This little grass patch right in front of me, quite good. Just on the other side of the field where you are. There's a little access through to what might be the next field to do anyhow. We had maybe forage harvesters in the centre and then trucks and all wagons lined up around. There you go, just come and park around here. Hyper, make sure you make your way over. I don't do it when you tell me to either, just to be clear. I hope not. What? Ah. Right, I am going to... They changed. I thought HUD visibility used to work. It wouldn't hide everything. Put it on so we can see everyone's names. Who's not here? Mojo. Oh, Kigs. That's right. He's alright. Doesn't matter. No, it doesn't matter, Kings. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We'll have to edit Farmer Shadow's name. Yeah, trucker. Yeah, coming. Ah, good fun. Yep, lights on if you want. There you go. We got it from the right angle. There you go. Different angles. Work for me, people. Work for me. Everyone's names. Good job. Here we go. Right, back to work. There's enough of that clowning around. Get out of here. I'm just going to sit here and watch the chaos of everyone driving off and dispersing. Cheers, Big H. Right. Now I'm going to jump out as well, but I'm going to go over and have a look at this bunker before I do. So, let's have a look at this. Holy moly, look at that. That's an effort. What are we up to? 2 million litres in there, 78% compacted. 1.5, so 3.5, 3.5 million litres of chaff. 3.5 million litres of chaff in 2 and a bit hours. That's not bad. Not a bad effort. That's going to keep these keep this BGA up and moving. Keep it full. Keep it busy. Awesome. Right. Yep, Tate's got a lot of grass in that to bale. I think they were baling some grass up here before the stream started and things like that. So yeah, there we are. That's Schwesing Bahnhof. So the crazy part is we did 120. We've been on the BGA. We've been down here in the 170s. Cut that map and put a line down there, and we've even seen a quarter of the map. It is a 4x map. It's nice and big and nice and busy. So there we go. So on that note, I'm going to wrap things up. Thanks everyone for tuning in today. That was a lot of fun. Sorry, I'm not going to be able to stream tomorrow. Keep an eye out during the week. We might have a play around with Architect's Life. If you want to see an architect playing a real life architect playing a virtual architecting game, keep an eye out for that one. That could be a bit of a laugh, a bit of fun. So far, I've spent sort of 10 minutes in it doing a little tutorial just to understand how it worked, and it's interesting. I'm intrigued actually from a professional point of view to see if I can make it work in the business. So we'll have to wait and see. Write it off as an expense then. That'll be even better. But yeah, thank you everyone who's tuned in and today, everyone who's watched the stream, everyone who joined the server. It's always fun to have a really busy, popular multiplayer server. So Bender, Big H, Hanson, Chris, Jimmy, Kagurino, Mojo, Tate, we've had V8 Trucker, as well as who was it to start with? Gosh, I'm completely Farmer Shadow. Thank you, Farmer Shadow. You're in chat, so you're able to share that one. That was awesome. Obviously, a huge thank you to Mojo for the super chat, for the gifted memberships. You are amazing, and also to Yan. I know he's not here anymore, but Yan, those gifted memberships, that was incredible. Thank you very much. You guys are so generous, and it's just makes it, it's just great to have people part of the community who want to help support me as well, and gives me the chance to be able to give stuff back to you guys too. So on that note, I'm going to wrap things up. Take care, enjoy the rest of your weekend, and I look forward to catching up with you again soon. All right, bye.